Hello, friends. In this episode, I'll talk briefly about discrimination. And let me introduce myself. That my name is Professor M.S.Rao. I have authored 54 books, including the award-winning book titled "See the Light in You," for which the Nobel laureate, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, has written a foreword. I have 44 years of diversified experience, including in Air Force, business, teaching, and training. I am a survivor of brain stroke in the year 2021. I was born in a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. So, this episode I'll emphasize from the perspective of discrimination. Uh, uh, Whether some people say that they are being discriminated. So it all depends on the people how they look at the things. We see the world the way we are, not the way they are. So we have to look at discrimination in a positive perspective. For instance, I joined the Indian Air Force when I was 18, and we had to follow the rules and regulations hierarchy, and it's based on command and control. That was the life I led in the Indian Air Force. The good news is that I grew as a healthy citizen after I joined the Indian Air Force. Uh, so I started adapting myself, and I became resilient. I became a resilient leader. So lots of things are involved. Overall, I am very happy that I served in my country. But again, there will be a discrimination. For example, I applied for PhD, and 2011 I got my PhD from SRTMU Nanded in India. So then again, when I got my PhD the year 2011, and when I applied for j- jobs, so there was a discrimination which I encountered in my life, because I uh, I didn't get my educational qualifications in a different way. In the sense, I I I was a college dropout. Then I acquired six qualifications. Then finally I got my PhD in the year 2011. Total seven qualifications I acquired. But all these qualifications were through private education, not a regular education. And when I tried to enter in the educational institutions as a professor, some people felt that my PhD was not as per international standards. So I can't help others why I was not able to cope up. So lots of challenges I encountered in my life. That is in Indian Air Force. What happens? We were treated well. We were paid money on time. So it was a very ethical organization. So I'm very happy. That's one thing. But again, there is a discrimination everywhere. For example, when I applied for PhD, and I got my PhD in the year 2011, some of the people, they have spoken very clearly that you didn't get you didn't receive uh, PhD from reputed universities, and uh, some of the comments I came across during the interview, because some of the uh, people who acquired their PhD from reputed universities like INSEAD, then Harvard, Stanford, Cambridge. So like that, there is a discrimination, but I can't help about the discrimination, because I was a college dropout. Then I came, I I overcame all the challenges, but still the good news is that I I adapted myself and I started growing in a right way. But there is a glass ceiling, I can say that I had to break the uh, glass ceiling. This was the area I encountered. Whether it is in the education institutions or in the civilian life. So I encountered lots of challenges. So there is a discrimination everywhere. Uh, for instance, black people are not treated fairly in other by other from other areas. So there is a glass ceiling. We have to break it, and we have to ensure the things are in the right way. So this is a part and parcel of life. So we have to be very positive, and we have to empathize with others, so that we look at the things from others' perspective. So life is not easy. Life is very challenging. So in my personal life, I had to struggle very hard in my life. But the good news is that I acquired 7 qualifications, including my PhD in soft skills in the year 2011. But although I was born into a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment, and I started with my Telugu language. Then I started learning English. So every time I had to acquire qualifications and I had to grow. Then I adapted myself regularly, but still I am struggling. Especially I had a brain stroke in the year of 2021. So, but still I am fighting. I am very resilient by nature. So, so the message I would like to share with everyone is that you have to fight for your rights, and you must empathize with others, and you have to become a role you have to become a role model for others. And so when you do such things, you feel that you have done your job well. So these are the aspects I am these are the aspects I am mentioning you in this video. So the message is very simple, and there will be a discrimination, but we have to fight for our rights, so that we can lead our life peaceful and happily. And there will be barriers. You have to break the barriers, and so that you can lead your life with in a right way. So thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel with gratitude.